My name is Kim. I'm an author. I give ProWritingAid 5 stars, and if you like reviews like this, go ahead and click below. When I first started writing, I used Grammarly, and that was very helpful just as an introduction to getting editing help that wasn't a real person, but something I could have on my computer and that it would help me with whatever article or story I was working on. But the problem came with Grammarly when it didn't give me any help with the big picture. So my entire sentence. Yes, it may help me spell a word correctly, but that was really no better than Microsoft Word spell check that I've had, since elementary school. I really needed something to help me with the editing, more specifically towards sentence structure and the thought behind the writing. So that's when I switched to ProWritingAid from Grammarly. When I wanted to switch from Grammarly to ProWritingAid, I looked at the cost and I did the trial first to explore and see if it really would help my writing. And when I started using it, I was blown away, and I said I really need this because this is going to help me immensely with my writing. So I really just looked at the cost and the value of the product, and I knew that within an entire year it's very reasonably priced and I would use it and it would be worth that price. So that's why I went ahead and bought the whole annual membership. Getting started with ProWritingAid was really easy. I like the icons at the top because they all have pictures, and it tells me very clearly what each item does when I click on it. And it only took a week or so to kind of look around and explore what all of the possibilities were. But as soon as I found the grammar button, I knew I was going to use that the most. So that was the first thing I went into. And I haven't explored every single option on the toolbar, but I use the grammar one all the time. I use the repeats and echoes because when I write, I repeat myself a lot and use the same words. And so that tells me what I can change and edit to make better. So getting used to the product did not take very long at all, and it was really easy. I use ProWritingAid as a editing partner. I can't afford a real editor. I would love to, but I can't afford that right now. So having an editor in my computer that I can copy and paste any story, article, short, long, just throw it in there. And if I want to work on it for days and weeks, I can, because they have a thesaurus, they have all of these options that you can explore to make your writing more vivid, make it make sense, get the structure and the length of each sentences correct, and it shows you how long your sentences are, so you can see if you have too many long sentences or too many short sentences, and you could edit forever. You have to finish the product at some point. You have to finish the story, you have to finish the article, the essay, you have to turn it in. But ProWritingAid has been extremely useful to give me a second pair of eyes and a broad spectrum of things that I can change to make my writing truly better. So if you need something that's a little bit better than Grammarly, and you're willing to pay a little bit just to have an extra editor right there at your fingertips at all times, I would definitely recommend ProWritingAid because it has an unlimited amount of help for writers. And writing is really lonely. And if you know you're a good writer, or at least you want to become a better writer, and you want to give yourself a chance to explore what you can do on your own with just a little bit of help, I think ProWritingAid is exactly that. I think it's a friend for writers, and it has helped me a lot, so I definitely recommend it.